In grade 11 of Zambian syllabus, there's a topic known as approximation and estimation. So on this, in this topic, we look at rounding off of numbers. We round them off. We also look at standard. We'll also look at significant figures, and also we look at estimations. So what we should know is that it is not easy. Let me start on this point. It is not easy to have an exact measurement. It is not easy to have an exact measurement or an accurate measure. In this life we are living, it is not easy to have an exact measurement. If I was to ask you, wherever you are, just try to measure the length of your book, the exercise book you have. Try to measure it. After measuring it, using the ruler, you write down the measurement. Then you give the same book to another person. Let them also measure that book. Again, you give another person without showing the results you are getting. You're going to find that the same book, it will have different measurements. Yourself, you're going to get a different measure. Another one, you get another measurement which will be different from you. And the other person will get another measurement which will be different from you and the other person. So this means that there are no measurements which are exact or accurate. Therefore, they need to be rounded off to the nearest unit, to the nearest fraction of a unit, to a specific number of decimal places, and to standard form. They should also be rounded off to, or we express them in significant figures and also to estimations. So in this lesson, I'll go direct to looking at estimations. We'll go direct to looking at estimation because the rounding off was already done in previous grades, such as grade 9. So we'll go direct to looking at estimations. So on the estimations, we have let me look at this one. We have already learned that a measurement can never be exact, though there are two measurements. That one you agree because I also gave an example of a ruler. So there are no two measurements. I mean, there are no exact measurement, though there are two measurements. The difference between the two measurement, and the one obtained is what we call the error. So the error, it has to do with the difference between the two measurements as well as the one you obtain. Each and every object has a true measurement. But you, as a human being, when you are measuring such an object, you can't get the true measurement. You will obtain, or you will not get exact measurement of that object. So the difference between the object you get, I mean the measurement you get, as well as the true measurement, is what is called the error. So error, it is the difference between the true measurement as well as the one you get. Using the error, we shall determine the upper as well as the lower limits. So there is what is known as the upper as well as the lower limit. By using the error we can find the upper as well as the lower limit. So let us look at an example. We have an example here of a 20 centimeter. If we draw a line 20 centimeters long, the length of the line after drawing may lie between 19.5 as well as 20.5. 20.5, it is called the upper limit. Then 19.5, it is known as the lower limit. That is what we have.